Lava versus laser. What?
Which has more destructive power, lava or lasers? Well, today we're going to answer that age-old question with a bit of a scientific face-off by testing
What?
each against 7 objects, including a row of glass bottles, a bunch of popcorn kernels, a metal maze, a can of beans, a
Metal
bunch of
maze.
matches, a canister of highly flammable butane, and finally, an actual boat. And since lava won the last showdown between acid versus lava, your questionable safety method practicing Hawaiian shirted reigning champion is back. Kevin, the
Backyard scientist. Let's get it.
And his laser-wielding opponent in this matchup will be a former middle school science teacher and a man who has appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live, possibly more
Oh,
than Jimmy
yeah,
Kimmel
I've
himself,
seen that.
Science Bob Flugfelder. But once again, I'm not just
forgot
going to
about
be
him.
watching from the sidelines, because each of
Gonna
the
do it
7
himself.
objects will have to face my X-Factor method of destruction that will be different for each object. So for example, that highly flammable canister of butane gas might be dropping into the path of 2 katanas spinning at 1500 RPM in a small
Oh.
room filled with open flame.
I did a thing kind of method, making that freaking sword ceiling fan. Oh my
And as
goodness!
expected, the nerd trash talk commenced immediately.
I
Obviously.
love Kevin's cute little backyard builds.
You're going down, Bob.
Don't go sleeping on the X Factor.
You got another excavator hiding outside?
I'm basically Oprah here because the winner of today's competition gets a boat.
Last time you said I'd win a car,
What?
we ended up burning all the cars.
Did you win a car?
Technically, but
Well, with that, we can. William!
Will's back.
It smells like farts in here, Mark. Somebody farted.
I'll get you out, Will.
William, don't you have better things to do?
Yeah, I do. I've been planning Open Sauce, the world's greatest science and engineering event featuring over 150 of your favorite YouTube creators you can meet in person June 15th and 16th.
I like how
And
this
you're supposed to fill out your form. That's
low
right here.
quality
Advertise on my channel?
Yes.
visual
Here it is.
also decreased
Worth it.
volume.
So in exchange for once again crashing the party, I sent William off to find the official Crunch Labs bin of spare referee uniforms.
I forgot about that thing.
It was time to commence our 7-item showdown of destruction, starting first with the row of glass
What happened with the
bottles.
What
sword?
I have in my hand is a 3,000 watt, water-cooled, high-powered laser. This thing gets
Yeah.
hotter than lava, Kevin.
Only in a tiny spot.
That's all we need.
I'm not even gonna wear my glasses.
You have to wear your glasses.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Whoa, it's like a mini volcano. Bob slowly worked his laser through every bottle, setting them up so he could breezily knock them down.
Perfect.
So that's a good way to cut a glass in half.
Which was fair enough, but could lava do better?
Let's do it.
Nice. And by the way,
I don't
if
wanna
you've ever
see
wondered
these
how
bottles.
to make lava, all you do is stick rocks in a graphite crucible, then heat them up to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit so that the rocks just literally melt and turn into their liquid form.
Look at that.
Any rock?
Wow, that's actually hot.
Get some.
Lava.
Oh, they just blow up.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, you still got one!
That's what I want to see.
Oh!
Explosion.
Satisfying and amazing.
That was also a lot faster than Bob's.
Can't argue with that.
100%.
The flame safely doused, it was now my turn,
I would say Kevin wins.
I think I won that one, right, Will?
and they would soon live to regret ever discounting the X Factor. 'Cause what they didn't know is when it comes to oversized, quadruple-banded trigger lock slingshots, I'm a bit of a sharpshooter. What? Darn it. Darn it! It's harder than it looks, alright? First try.
Bit of a sharpshooter. They would have cut that footage out in like first try. Nah. Three bottles.
And yeah, my slingshot eventually handled all of them.
Mark, you made this easy. It's Kevin.
Let's go!
Next
Yeah.
round! So Lava put the first points on the board as we moved into the second event of the day to see which of us could most effectively pop some popcorn.
How did no one
That's a good
think
one.
of using a laser to pop popcorn?
That's a no-brainer, just like you.
Don't insult a guy with a military-grade laser. 3, 2, 1.
Wow!
They're just gonna melt the kernels to the pan.
Are they popping?
What?
I may have set it on fire.
This looks repulsive.
You
Oh, I knew it. It's
It's like a little
burnt.
bit burnt.
Oh, oh, oh!
just needs more time.
But Bob's time was up. You have a plan, Kevin?
No.
First, just like this.
Oh man,
Oh.
that's Guy Fieri right there.
And then, here we go. Popcorn on top.
Whoa! Oh, you really went for it.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
There we
look at
go.
the smoke.
Is it
Ooh.
off-gassing and then burning?
Whoa.
That's
That is
one of the
cool.
craziest things
Oh, it
I've ever
worked.
seen in my life. I think it's
We got some
Lava 2,
popcorn.
laser no.
Kevin's popcorn was the clear winner in quantity. Taste test. But how is the quality? Oh, it's chewy.
Oh no, that's not good.
Wow. Lacking. Severely lacking.
1.5.
That's horrible.
Which brought us to the X Factor and this odd-looking contraption. Okay, now I just turn. This should make popcorn really, really fast. Basically, the way it works is you
Friction?
put the kernels in the top of this mini chamber, and then you lock it closed and heat it up over a small fire, which causes the air pressure to rise really high because
Oh,
the air can't
I don't know why I said
expand
friction.
out like it wants to as it heats
Yeah,
up. This
there's
new
nothing
pressure
to-
then pushes back on each kernel, squeezing them in all around like a weighted blanket to keep their kernels shape, even though they're now totally hot enough to pop into popcorn. So after putting a liberal amount of butter and salt into this bag here, and then prying off the lid to the chamber, 3, 2, 1.
Are they gonna just all pop into popcorn? Oh.
You instantly pop 1,000 pieces of popcorn as they're free to expand now without all the extra air pushing them in.
Whoa!
Whoa.
And after a quick shake,
I'll be the judge.
That has to be
That's pretty
good.
That's really good, actually.
No.
If mine was covered in salt and butter, it would taste good too.
yeah, let's test it.
Okay, wait, no.
Winner is Mark.
Yeah! And that meant the Underdog X Factor was tied with lava as we moved into
There we
round
go.
3, the Metal Maze. And Science Bob's plan was to use a series of mirrors to send his beam through the maze straight to a balloon filled with flammable gas.
Ooh, balloon.
Fastest way to solve the maze is to use the speed of light. 3, 2, 1, power.
Instant.
And while it instantly got through the maze, all of the mirrors did too much to weaken the intensity of the
Oh,
beam.
no.
Didn't light your flash paper.
Can we just do it manually?
Only barely being salvaged.
It wasn't even in the maze.
By the explosive ending. And Kevin's take on the maze was to turn it on its head.
You have to follow your own path in life. Don't listen to the walls society puts up for you. You take the
I
maze
would
and
not
you
call
just
that a
melt
dub.
down.
It wasn't
Get him
in
with
the
lava.
maze.
God.
Oh, it's
something-
beautiful!
It already went
Destroys
through?
the
And the
maze.
lava wasted no time in just melting its way through every wall.
I think that's legal.
I might burn through this side too. I can solve the maze 10 different ways.
But one was more than enough.
I think that was really cool, Kevin.
beautiful, Kevin.
Thank you.
I also think you didn't solve the maze.
Yeah. My submission for X Factor on Maze should be arriving now.
What do we got?
Time. This
Oh.
There's no way she's fitting in that maze.
is my adorable niece, Kaylee. And Kaylee, what do we have in this box?
We have my pet Squeaky.
Squeaky can do the maze?
Yeah.
So we put a little motivation at the end of the maze and let
Jeez.
Squeaky get to work. And Squeaky wasted no time in leaving the competition in the dust.
Watch it jump over one of the walls. That would have
Come
been
on,
funny.
Squeaky.
Get your turn, Squeaky.
I can't believe this
Yes.
worked.
Oh. Oh, that's so embarrassing for you, Mark. This is so bad.
Kaylee, can you tell him to go to the finish line?
I can, but I don't want to.
Wait, what? Come on.
There's something wrong with this mouse.
I knew it. Wait,
Okay.
it took a while.
That
Full
counts.
body out.
Lead.
Full body out.
And
Science Bob attempted to console me with a scientific explanation for Squeaky's cold feet.
mammals don't like being out in the open because that's where predators are. So right now it's probably feeling a little more protection.
So knowing this, we gave Squeaky a nice protected VIP line straight to the cheese. And soon
If it's in the
enough,
tube, it counts.
Oh, that's it.
That's-
Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
Go into Science Bob's clothes. That would be awesome. Yes. Fall down his
Yes,
pants.
do it.
so I sent my adorable niece Kaylee off to wait. It's your call how you want to
Why
play
does a
it. While we
kid
all
have
waited
a
for
rat
William's final
in
call,
its
I will
little
say,
box?
She cries easy. And while the judge deliberates his final decision, Judge. You might have noticed, my backyard has once again sprung up in Crunch Labs. And that's because to help fight summer brain drain and make this your least boring summer ever, by popular demand, we're bringing back Camp Crunch Labs.
Oh.
And this year, not only have we we triple reinforced the roof. But we've also added the Fort Nuts Treehouse. Now, just like last year, it's a 12-week virtual summer camp featuring all
Whoa.
Just like last year.
Jimmy Kimmel comes to Crunch Labs? That's actually, wait. Does he have like a podcast or something that he just adds like random creators and celebs?
12-week virtual summer camp featuring all new, way bigger mega experiments that I do that look sort of like this. And then super challenges you do at home that look sort of like this. And the best at-home super challenge submission of the whole summer gets a platinum ticket to come out right here with me to be in the 12th and final summer episode. On top of that, usually the Crunch Labs build boxes where we build a really fun toy together where I teach you all the juicy physics of how they work comes every month. But to coincide with the weekly Camp Crunch Labs videos and challenges, we can ship them to you every week. So if you want a 12-week summer camp where you can learn to think like an engineer with 0% chance of bug bites and poison ivy, just head to campcrunchlabs.com where you can reserve one of the limited
Just watch a
spots,
mosquito come into the room.
Now where were we? I think it's time to make a call, William.
Easy choice to make.
1 second. Make eye contact with Kaylee first.
Okay, fine. Everybody wins.
Yeah.
You're a winner. You're a winner. The points are negated. No one gets any points.
Which was, perhaps deservedly, a way to call us all losers on that round as we moved on to the tastiest round yet, beans.
Welcome to the Crunch Labs kitchen.
Chef, yes, chef.
Here we go.
You have to open the can with the
Warm
laser.
them up gently, then they will be delicious.
It's like he's welding beans.
Once they're warmed up gently.
Besides, Bob, you're leaking beans everywhere. This is a crime against beans.
I don't know. I
Grandma
think they're
makes
gonna be
it.
good.
Smells like grandma.
It's like mildly room temperature beans.
5
Oh,
stars.
So all Kevin's lava had
if it's
to do
room
was
temperature, I'd
eat
give it
room
3 out of
temperature
5.
beans.
This is gonna be way better than your laser beans.
Oh no,
like
he's
a
gonna
chef from the
burn them
future.
beans.
Thank you.
The metal's gonna clash with the beans. I can already tell.
Whoa! Oh!
Or it will land on the floor.
Oh my. Whoa! Get away from it, Kevin.
Okay.
How do you clean up?
I have never seen that happen before.
It's like a alien egg omelet. You are a futuristic chef. Look at that.
Look at that!
But to be kind,
And the floor is lava.
we gave
And the floor is lava.
Oh, the power of a volcano versus these beans.
Okay, so he's cooking the can. But it's gonna melt on the bottom, isn't
That
it?
can of beans is gonna explode.
That's what I'm kind of worried about.
Wait,
Yeah,
is it gonna
Kevin, I would put that down and get away from the beans. Get away,
Yeah,
get away,
I would
get away,
run.
get away, get away, get away,
From the
get away.
beans.
Is that getting
Kevin, get away
bigger?
from the beans.
Kevin, join us.
It's getting bigger?
It's gonna explode, bro.
Well, I know. I want to get covered in beans.
So we waited to
Yeah,
see
but the
if these were
can is
truly
metal.
ticking time beans.
This is horrifying.
No.
The second I let my guard down, it's gonna explode.
Oh.
You look like a Muppet.
Is that it? Okay.
It punctured.
I knew you wouldn't do it.
And with these beans being more bust than boom, we had to grab a can opener, seeing as how Kevin's lava.
Oh, no, it did the trick. Okay. That's kind of cool.
Whoa!
Never mind.
I thought the can was gonna meld with the beans, I gotta be honest. That's gonna be hot.
They'll come back down any minute now.
That is quite possibly the biggest and loudest explosion we've ever had at Crunch Labs. And we've had a lot.
Dude, the floor is slippery.
Dude, there's no beans.
Wait,
No
there's
way.
No more beans. What?
Fortunately, we found just enough for a taste test
Oh, cool.
before
it
moving on to
hot?
the X Factor.
There's more than one way to boil a can of beans.
With a twist they never saw coming. Because that clear container is actually
Air
a vacuum
pressure?
chamber.
A
by
vacuum
sucking out
chamber,
the
I
air
thought
in the
so,
chamber,
yeah.
I would lower the pressure on the beans, causing them to boil. You might have noticed this effect when you're at higher elevation in the mountains, where the air pressure is lower and it takes longer for something like your ramen noodles to become soft, even though the water is boiling. With less air pressure, the boiling point of water is as much as 10 degrees lower. So the water just can't get as hot before it turns to steam.
Oh, yes.
They're like rising out with the foam. This is disgusting, Mark.
Looks
That's
like a root
so
beer float.
weird.
Wait till you taste it.
And once it had been given enough time to really boil, I switched off the vacuum, letting the air rush back in as I prepared to plate.
That's so weird looking.
They're colder than room temperature.
So you get negative points because you made the beans colder.
There's only one of these that was memorable, and it was Kevin's bean bomb.
Yeah, I would give points
So
to
Kevin
him.
pulled ahead by 1 point, but it was still anybody's game going into the matches round.
All right, arguably the most expensive way to light a match.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa! The laser worked great, although thanks to Bob's protective eyewear,
You've basically missed the entire back half.
So hard to see.
Don't tell him, don't tell
Or,
him.
I mean, you're doing great, Bob.
but even with his helmet handicap, Bob got the rest quickly.
There we go.
Wow! And now for
That was
Kevin's
great.
contraption, a spaghetti pot with slots
I think
cut in the bottom
Bob's
and then
gonna win
bolted
this
it
one.
to the end of a router motor.
think the
Hoping the
laser's gonna
centripetal
win.
force would fire the rapidly spinning lava into the matches.
Oh, they gotta run.
1.
Yeah, nice.
Yo.
It was quick, beautiful, and left a ton of flames. I can't believe it! Unfortunately for Kevin, the flames just weren't on the matches.
You're burning it with a crucible. It's not even lava anymore. It got kind of sad.
For the X Factor, I filled a squirt gun with acid in the hopes it would create an exothermic reaction on the match heads, causing them to ignite.
I can have the minions bring you some lava.
I don't need your big lava.
Oh, it worked.
Chemistry.
Is it just gonna
You
spread?
need a time lapse instead of high speed, Mark.
That's nerd trash talk right there. And so we did put it to a time lapse.
He still did it anyway.
Time, it still burnt out.
Science Bob had the most
Yep,
effective
I knew
method
it.
of lighting on
Laser.
No way.
So Science Bob was finally on the board as we moved into the flammable.
The lava one looked
We've been trying to
cooler,
answer
but
some important science questions here, and the world wants to know what happens if we hit a laser on a can of highly flammable butane.
fire. What happens?
Well, I don't know, so we're gonna find out.
Oh.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Okay.
Going down, going down.
please explode. Please explode. Oh, even better. Flames just skyrocket. That's super cool.
I was expecting.
Well, that's how you laser.
It was a strong start for laser, and now it was over to lava to see if it could be topped.
Oh, please win. I want the laser to win.
For this.
Oh, why? Because it's going to be so good?
It's gonna be dangerous.
That means it's good.
Despite my best judgment, I allowed Kevin to continue as he attempted to ignite a butane canister by dumping a bunch of lava on it.
Oh,
And the result was actually gorgeous.
did the trick faster. He
As
might
the
actually win.
butane forced the viscous flow of lava
Oh,
streaming
it's-
back up into the
It's
air.
like a little stream that goes up.
And when it was finally through,
Look at the bubble on the floor.
it left so much to see.
Whoa, look at the lava spike on that. Obsidian dagger.
And a lot to hear.
That's
It's like lava ASMR. And even some stuff to
Okay.
wear.
I think we officially have the world's most dangerous contact lenses.
But I could beat all that. Gentlemen, you'll find your butane can attached to the ceiling here with an electromagnet. If I push this button, it drops. Drops onto what? Well, it drops onto this helicopter.
Oh,
that
no.
springs These little
That's what the
arms.
blades
They're
are
not
going
wooden
to
arms.
be for.
They are swords.
Those are katanas.
He did not just call them swords.
External flames all around in the container to ignite the butane.
So you took two swords and bolted them to a motor.
1500 RPM motor.
They're gonna stay on it?
In theory. I lit the candles as I prepared to say hello to victory and potentially goodbye to Crunch Labs. Mwah. Here we go. Spin her up. Oh.
Is that as fast as it can go?
Oh, that's crazy.
You should say stuff like that, Kevin.
Oh! Okay, up in there. Oh. Okay, here we go.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Oh, love the slow-mo. Slices it. Let's go! That's awesome. Oh, you love to see it. That's so cool. Oh, it breaks the thing. Oh, man.
So cool!
Look, perfect slice,
I feel like the X Factor finally brought something interesting to the table.
which put the scores here headed into the final 2-point showdown.
All right, gentlemen,
Oh, here we go.
what do you think?
That one kind of looks like me.
Yeah, that's by design.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing this is not a race.
Yeah, your goal is to sink a boat.
The lake had 3 boats in it, each filled with a self-portrait mannequin and a few gas cans to make things more interesting. Quite simply, first to sink a boat wins,
They just want
starting with
explosions.
Kevin, who is resorting to some medieval tactics.
Hey, Kevin, you know what I think of your little catapult?
What do you think, Bob?
I think it's really cool. I hope it works.
Oh, Bob.
Good at trash talk.
Bring in the lava! You guys don't have any minions.
All right, Kevin, this better be cool.
Oh, we're locked and loaded. Here
Watch
we go.
it just
You
go
guys
in the
ready?
water.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, fire!
Ooh. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's so going in the water. It's gonna splash a bit. I knew it! I knew it!
You didn't even get close to the boat.
I don't want to hurt myself.
Oh, look, it's sizzling.
Wow. All right, more lava. 3, 2, 1, fire!
Once again in the water.
I should be splashing them with lava, not water. I would have hit it, but it missed.
This is it, Kevin.
Launch
Is this the last try?
at you like normal people do.
There we go. I think he gets it. No, he missed.
I think if we take the lava out of the crucible, it'll go farther.
Just straight projectiles
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point.
just a red hot crucible, no lava.
Okay.
It was his last shot,
3, 2, 1.
so he gave it everything. And by sheer luck,
Yeah.
he hit one of the gas can triggers.
Oh, sick.
He just dropped the bomb and kept going.
And we waited for the ship to sink, but alas,
Nope.
it did not.
Wow, Kevin.
My lava minions are fired!
All right, gentlemen, my strategy here is kind of simple.
Simple man, simple strategy.
Continuing with the medieval theme. Flaming arrow.
No. I mean, not gonna lie, I probably don't know if it's medieval, but I do know this is the what's the word? The Viking way, if you will, to honor the dead, if I'm not mistaken. I've always seen it in movies, so I don't know if it's fully accurate
Strapping
historically.
his back.
By the way, I got my archery merit badge in Boy Scouts.
Is that why it's not catching on fire? It looks like it's supposed to catch on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, straight and true.
Ooh, you're gonna miss. Yep.
Oh, my God.
That's what you get for not looking.
The X Factor's back, baby.
Here we go. Got it. Oh,
Definitely the win.
there is no wind.
This is so sad. The lake is littered there.
Shot.
Oh! People look up to you, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Arrow Boy.
Wait, I thought you were going to trash talk.
I was just gonna say, good luck, and I'm rooting for you.
Well, now I feel bad. Quit being nice, Bob.
Sorry.
This is the last arrow.
All right, I got to make this one count. Okay, here we go. Flaming arrow.
You should learn correcting your angles when you miss the first
And then
time.
there
Like,
was
remember
one.
where
This
you
game is
positioned the bow.
rigged! And with my boat even less sunk than Kevin's, the stage was perfectly set for Science Bob to steal away the victory.
All right,
Lasers
boys.
are like
now we have added
90% accurate.
This is a
aren't
big
they?
moment because you're down by 1, but this is a 2-pointer.
I literally have to light myself on fire out there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Bob.
Me and a Ryan Seacrest hairdo.
I think it's a good look.
It's way better than my regular hair.
All right, Bob.
Bob's about to pull a
3,
Titanic.
2,
Oh,
1.
really?
Okay, he's firing.
Oh, the distance.
We got fire, we got fire.
Hit it, Bob.
Let's go!
Go. Cut the boat in half, Bob.
We have to let it cool.
I feel like it's not gonna sink though.
Leave a mark. All right, still going, still going.
Oh, yeah, look at you burned yourself.
Bob, you're on fire.
Oh, we blew it up again.
Talking about.
Bob, you have no mercy. It's already dead.
I really want to win this.
It's sinking.
I think it's sinking.
Oh, it
Oh,
is.
you animal! Relentless.
I mean, I think you win so far, but
Okay.
And as the USS Laser sunk into the watery depths, like any good captain, Science Bob Seacrest went down with the ship.
Look, it could be anyone's game at this point. Will, what's the call?
It's golden hour. You look incredibly handsome, but you're still the loser. Bob.
Yeah.
Bob did damage.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
What? You get a hug?
Thank you.
And of course, I promised you a brand new boat, so there it is.
Oh, that's my boat. But I don't want that boat.
Have you ever wanted to go ice skating without having to deal with all that pesky cold ice? Or maybe fully investigate the viscous effects of slime? Or maybe use the power of science to make things go boom in a bunch of different ways? Well, if so, get ready for your least boring summer ever,
What?
because Camp Crunch Labs has you covered with the 12-week virtual summer camp. Now, a
Yeah.
big part of the fun are the weekly episodes where we learn the really cool science behind mega experiments like this. But I think my favorite part is seeing all the at-home super challenge submissions, where you use your own creativity and budding engineering skills to
That was crazy. So much fire, so much explosion.